Hello there, I'm Marshall Blake. I spend a lot of time working from home with great apps and stuff that I found online that I actually make money with. Kind of a really cool way to spend my off seasons when I'm not working in the gardens or out on the golf course. What I've done is I took an old room of my house that I haven't got quite remodeled yet and made kind of a work area out of it. Got me a coffee pot and got a TV in here and a table, and I make a lot of money working online. Right now I'm making me a cup of coffee. A lot of people wonder actually wonder if I spend all this time with these apps and actually try them out that I've been telling you guys about, and I guess the best way to show you how much time that I do spend on these apps to prove which ones do and do not make money is to actually record some video here. So I'm going to record some video right after I make my coffee. Incidentally, I am currently working online, even though I'm standing here making my coffee. I think I already did that once. Anyway, so I'll be recording some video and kind of talking through it, telling everybody what exactly I'm doing. Right now I'm just playing some games. On one of my apps I got some casino games that you can let roll on their own. And I'll show you kind of my setup here in a minute. So I went and I bought a phone charger tower that has 4 charger ports. That's going to be important if you decide to do this, because I guarantee your phone's going to need charged if you're not running the apps on your phone and working on them. So I'm going to do like a whole season of videos on how to make money online. Should be pretty cool, pretty interesting. First thing you need to know about first thing you need to know about making money online is it's not a get-rich-quick process. Not at all. Okay. And it's meant to be very, very stress-free also. So keep that in mind. Now that you're sending me making coffee, no. That's another thing. And whatever room that you set up in, you can kind of set it up like mine. I got my coffee pot, I got a little table I work from, I got a TV, I got a 4-port charger for my phones. I run 2 phones while I'm doing these apps all the time, and I even got a mini fridge. Woo, yay! I'm set up, and my daughter's texting me. Let's see what she has to say here. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Now I try to keep two phones running. That way I can sorry, my daughter's texting me just now. So for the sake of copyright stuff, I probably won't show you my phones a lot because that's really not what this is about. I'll show them to you occasionally. Always somebody texting me or messaging me. I guess it's messaging. Don't make no difference. You can let most of these apps run while people's messaging you or texting you. Well, she's blowing my phone up. Gee, Merry Christmas. She asked me like 6 questions in a row. Okay. So the app that I've been working on mostly is called Misplay, because I like playing games online. Uh, it's a good paying app. It's fun, easy to make a little money, and you have fun doing it. So Misplay is the one I've been working on right now, and I'll put a link to Misplay down in the description with this video. Because the whole point of this, see, is uh, for me to make money online working at home, and for me to show those of you that could use a little extra income how to make money. I mean, it might just be saving up the money through the year to buy Christmas, right out of that. So, incidentally, I have 5 phones in this room. And I have a tablet and a computer and a bunch of stuff. making a video, or she just keep texting me. Okay. Now, I got games going on both phones here, and it's 7:25. I've been doing this since 6 o'clock this morning. I get up a little late. I usually try to get up about 5:30, but you'll have that every now and then. All right. So anyway, people want to actually see that I'm putting the work into this, and I am. And I'm going to make a whole video series here of just me sitting here putting the work into it. And you guys can just sit there and see what I do to fill in my time each day if you want. And I'll talk to you a little bit, work a little bit, have a little bit of coffee, and relax a little bit. All just a little bit of everything. Oh, by the way, I don't have misplay going on both phones. I have misplay going on one phone, playing games off that, and on the other one I have a different app. You do not want to have, say you download misplay and you got a few different phones in your household. You do not ever want to have a single app like misplay or any other ones on all your devices. You want to only have it on one, because a lot of times it violates their terms and conditions if you have it on more than one phone. So only have it on one phone in your home so you do not get in trouble and you do not violate their terms. Usually I'll have my phone sitting on this little stand we made. I just basically cut a piece of wood, put a little bottom on it, put a little back on it. And my phones fit perfectly on there. So that's pretty cool. Do that, just make sure you get it angled right, and you'll love it. Cost me scrap wood, 2 nails, and a little bit of glue, which I already had all of it, so. I have a little bit of, I don't sit here all the time and watch these phones and babysit them. I got something to do, I go do it. And I got certain apps on the phones that I can put on while I'm gone that keep playing and make me money. We'll get into talking about a little bit of that later on. The idea is here is just to make money and do it stress-free, basically. Like I said, you're not going to get rich doing this, but you will definitely have a little extra spending money. One of the biggest secrets to this is getting off of social media and learning how to live a little bit. People are too busy checking Facebook to most time do these apps. That's another thing. Getting people to actually do this is really, really hard. I mean, these apps are basically giving you free money for playing games and watching videos and watching a few ads, but you still can't hardly get anybody to do this. Now I have a unique problem where I live, and that is my internet. My internet is just the internet that I got on my two phones, because any other internet I get out here, because I live in the country, will not support me doing this. So my situation is a little different than yours may be, living in town and you have an unlimited internet and Wi-Fi all over your house and all that kind of stuff. So my situation is a little different here. For you, it might be a lot easier. You could probably run more devices than two. I'm happy with two. Phone's always dinging or giving me some kind of a notification, or my daughter's texting, or a girlfriend, or a family member. My daughter actually does the some online stuff too, makes a little money. So does my girlfriend. But as you can see, I'm working real hard here. Got my feet up, got my coffee, got my cigarette, got my two phones working for me and making a video. Wow. Kind of getting a lot done right now. Any apps that I do talk about on this program will be in the description below. You click on them, it'll take you right to the App Store, you download it, and boom, you're in business, just like that. Just a matter of seconds, literally. And so what if it takes you a month playing games to make, 50 bucks? You're having fun playing games, for crying out loud. Man, if I could have got paid for playing Atari, and that's what we had, the old Ataris, when I was young, if I could have got paid for that, I'd have never left the house. Oh. Occasionally, you do gotta do some work. In the morning, I like to get up and have my coffee and do scratchy tickets online, which, by the way, I've made money on. I'll tell you the right ones that you're going to need to know about to make money. Some of them I'm still trying out. I only have one really to tell you about, and I will tell you about that probably in a later video. Right now I'm really focused on this misplay because I've cashed out 4 times on misplay. I've gotten paid every time. The money's in the account where it should be, and I have money that I'm fixing to use for Christmas now by playing this out. So that's great. I try to do a little app review about these. You guys can watch my channel and find them, app reviews. I am no longer telling about any of the bad apps I run into. I'm telling you about the good ones. So if you follow my channel, You're not going to hear me bad mouthing apps, but you will hear me telling about the good ones that you should be using that can actually make you money. All these apps, from time to time, I don't care what app it is, has little glitches and this and that and another. I mean, any app you use on your phone has that. Facebook occasionally has that, but you know, that's just being online. Anything you use is going to have a little glitch to it sometimes. Put my phones up here on my little stand, that way I can see them. I tell you what, sometimes, man, my table gets so cluttered with stuff. I have a, I have to take a break and clean the table up because I'm more into doing other things than I am actually paying attention to these apps a lot of times. I really find it amazing though that technology has progressed so much that you actually have the power to make a little bit of money online with apps, playing games and watching videos and stuff like that. I mean, that's extraordinary that anybody can work from home. It's great. So, how involved am I into doing this? Well, I do it a lot, trust me, because I have two goals here: not only to make money, but to kind of show other people how to make money and teach them how to make a little money. So I really have two really solid goals here. Oh, just so you know, here on Misplay, when I download games through Misplay, I just don't download any games they have on there. Uh, I download the ones that I want to play, that I would enjoy to play. So uh, I don't just go through and download every game. I mean, because let's face it, part of this is about me having fun, doing something I want to do, not something I have to do. See, like right now, I want to drink this cup of coffee, and I'm doing it. Later on, I want to watch my favorite TV shows, and I'll sit here and have a pop or something and let these play and watch them. I mean, then later on, I might want to take a nap, midday nap or something, and I'll do that, and I'll let these play. This is not no stress to me at all, and I don't want it to be stress to anyone. My granddaughter often comes in to visit. My daughter often comes in here to visit me, and I got a great view out the window here. Living in the country, I can watch the sunset, and then rise, and I'll open that one. I can watch the sunset. You know, I decide to go out and eat for breakfast, I go out and eat for breakfast. I mean, I don't, uh, of course, I'll take the phone. See, I got a personal phone and then I got a phone that I leave at the house here. I'll take my personal phone with me, and a lot of times when I'm having breakfast or driving into town, I'll let one of the apps run that I call my break apps. In other words, they're apps that can run without me doing anything to them. They're my break apps. I'll let them run while I go to town, have breakfast or dinner, or go see my girlfriend. Uh, hmm, Speaking of that, uh, one of the apps I use a lot uh, kind of involves my girlfriend. It's called Yahtzee. You can download it through Misplay. Yahtzee is just one that we can play together against each other. I like that. Sometimes I'll lay in bed at night and I'll play Yahtzee with her, or I'll sit here and play Yahtzee with her and watch TV. Stress free. That's what you want to keep. That stress free. If you find yourself doing this and it's not stress free, uh, you're overthinking it. You're doing it. Uh, my personal feeling is anything that you do should be stress free and not a burden to you. So anyway, these videos, like I said, they're more or less about me showing you that I am sitting here having my coffee, working on these apps that I am telling you about on my on my website and on my YouTube channel and on my Facebook page. I'm wanting to show you that I actually use these apps on a daily basis to make extra money. I'm wanting to show you that I'm putting the time in playing these apps that I'm telling you about. A lot of people will get online and they'll say, this app you can make zillions of dollars on. I made a $1,500 a day or $100 a day, and they never ever show you that they actually put any time in it. And I have tried some of their apps that they told me about, on that I found on YouTube, videos that I found on YouTube, and I don't know how they're doing it because I didn't have no luck. But these apps here, I've had a lot of luck with. And like I said, they're not no get rich quick thing, but you know what? I'm gonna have enough money to buy my kids Christmas. I have enough money to fill up my car with gas or go out to eat. Uh, so, I don't need to make zillions of dollars or $1,500 a day. I just need to make a few dollars to have extra in my pocket when I'm uh, not working. I might as well do something else. It's kind of like my side job, if you even want to call it a job. So the other day, like I said, my girlfriend is doing these apps too, uh, and she only has a personal phone, just like I got here. and she was all the time tying her personal phone up. But she has internet at her house. So I went out to yeah, the dollar store and bought her a second phone, and that way she can just hook it up to her Wi-Fi at home, her internet at home, and she doesn't have to tie up her personal phone all the time. Incidentally, I'm surprised she ain't called me by now. Anyway, I told you about the misplay I got running on this phone. Now, on this phone, I have a different app running, and you can download games through this app too, and it records your game time just like Misplay. But this app on the other phone is called App Flame. App Flame. And there will be a link to the description below uh, this video to get you to App Flame. I do not like App Flame quite as much as I do Misplay, but I still get paid for it, so it's one of the ones I have on my phone. Now, just because I find an app that pays me does not, that I'm telling you guys about, does not mean I keep it on my phone. I keep my favorite apps on my phone, and I try a few different ones here and there to tell you guys about to see if it pays me. Uh, I got, I actually got about 6 apps I'm trying out right now that I don't know if they're going to pay or not, but we're going to see because I want to know. that's the bottom line. I want to know. And not only do I want to know, I want to be able to tell you about it in case you happen to like them apps. To think, that I've spent all these years, buying lottery tickets and scratching off lottery tickets, uh, and spending all that money losing at lottery tickets that I bought at the gas station, grocery store. Just to think that I spent all them years doing that when I can get certain apps that do pay on my phone that actually pay me to do something I like to do anyway. That's crazy, right? Still a little bit of frost out on the ground today. It was 33 degrees when I woke up. If it's not 33 degrees where you live when you wake up at this time of year, you're a very lucky person. I really don't have a set schedule doing this. However, I do try to do my scratch ticket apps that do pay when I'm having my coffee, and then I'll watch some videos, and then I'll do some game stuff, and a couple other apps I'll tell you about later. I'm not trying to purposely leave out the name of these apps uh, in this video, uh, but I do want to focus on the apps that I am currently talking about, which is Misplay and AppFlame. And I want this video to be more about them two apps. Now, with both of these apps, it records your game time, and you level up. Now, of course, you level up quickly to begin with, and then later on it takes you a while to level up as you get higher up in the levels, just like any other game, uh, you know, would take you. So don't get discouraged because it's taking you a whole lot higher. The higher levels you get to, don't take it. Don't get discouraged or stressed out because it's taking you a little longer. That's why you download games and stuff that you enjoy. I have about 4 apps on AppFlame that I have downloaded because they're ones I want to play. And on Misplay, I have about 7 apps that I've downloaded. Uh, you don't have to go through and download every app that Misplay and AppFlame has on there. You just download the ones you want. That way you can play the games and apps that you want through these uh, apps, through Misplay and AppFlame. And if you're confused by this, you won't be as soon as you download Misplay or AppFlame. You won't be confused about what I'm talking about, and it won't take you, but literally the time to download it, and a couple minutes after that to figure it out. So that's a good thing. Kind of waiting on my daughter to bring my granddaughter in to see me. They're sleeping in again. So I have a few more days of work to do at the golf course. Getting really close towards the end of the season. But even though I've been busy working at the golf course, even in my off time, I'll do these apps. Now, when I'm totally done with the season, and I don't have garden work to do, I don't have work to do at the golf course, I'll have more time to do these apps because I'll be bored more, of course. Every time I get bored, I'll just play a game or watch some videos. Probably at that time that I spend my morning watching videos more because uh, the video sites that I got to tell you about have trending videos on them, so I can keep up with things a little bit. Kind of like getting paid for watching the news while you have your coffee. thing that I found with these apps is if you have an iPhone or Android or whatever phone you got, uh, say it's an LG or a Samsung or whatever, I have noticed that on some of these phones, the apps work a little different. So if your app on your phone is not working exactly the way that I said it would, like I said, I've noticed on different phones they act a little different. I don't know why, it's just, that's the way it happens. And download an app on my tablet and it'll act different too. It just, whatever you're on, it'll act a little different. So I've been doing this now for about 2 hours. And done with my coffee. It seems like I gotta always have something to eat or drink anymore. I don't know. Guess when you get older like me, that's all you got to do is eat or drink. So I'm gonna get me a pop out of the little fridge over here. In my little fridge over here, I keep pop and stuff like that. Pop, some juices, pudding, applesauce, whatever I want in there. Cause see, my room that I do this is upstairs in my house, and I don't want to run all the way downstairs to the kitchen every time I want something. This phone's getting a little low on charge, so I'm gonna put it over here on my charger for a while. As you can see, I'm working extremely hard here. Oh, that was awful. Here's an important one for me to bring up. You know, you got all these people that are trying to make money on YouTube with their videos, and by monetizing their videos, well, I actually make more on these apps than I do YouTube, just so you know. YouTube, you know, you gotta have 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, and you gotta maintain that every year, which is sometimes hard to do. But with these apps, you just turn them on and you let them go. Now, not every app that you download through Misplay and App Flame you can just let run like this. You know, like I got Family Farm Seaside, which, you know, I have to do a little work on my farm and stuff, you know, to get uh, my time in and level up. But I enjoy playing the game, so it's not really no big deal. Uh, Coin Master, you know, I have to push a few buttons for that because, you know, to get my time in, but I enjoy it. The same way with on you know, that's the ones I got through Misplay. Now on App Flame, I got one that, you know, I break these blocks. I forget the name of it exactly, but you know, I enjoy doing that. So uh, it's no big deal. It's just enjoyment time. Now don't forget, I'll put the link to Misplay and App Flame in the description below. You can download it for yourself and